Ḥimin was the bad boy of the university. Everyone knew his name, leather jacket, messy hair, sharp eyes. He walked through the halls like he owned them. No one dared to cross him. Then one day, a new student joined the university. He wore glasses, a sweater too big for him, and carried books all the time. He looked quiet and shy. His name was 𝐤𝒐𝐬. The first day, ḥimin spotted 𝐤𝒐𝐬 sitting alone in the cafeteria. He smirked and walked over. "Hey, bookworm," ḥimin said loud enough for others to hear. "This isn't a library. Maybe you should find a place for your little books." 𝐤𝒐𝐬 looked up slowly but said nothing. "Lost again, nerd?" ḥimin sneered, pushing 𝐤𝒐𝐬's books to the floor. "Can't keep up." 𝐤𝒐𝐬 bent down quietly, picking up his scattered books. He didn't fight back. "Why don't you say something?" ḥimin challenged, stepping closer, afraid. 𝐤𝒐𝐬's eyes stayed calm, but he said nothing. A week passed with ḥimin teasing him every day. "Did you get lost in the library again?" ḥimin joked in class, loud enough for everyone to hear. 𝐤𝒐𝐬 kept his head down. But inside, 𝐤𝒐𝐬 was not a nerd. He was part of the mafia. Not just any member, he was one of the leaders. He came to the university for a mission. He had to find someone dangerous, hiding as a normal person. And 𝐤𝒐𝐬 believed that person was in this school. So he pretended to be a weak, quiet student. He needed to stay hidden, but ḥimin made it hard.
Every day, 𝐁𝐮 would tease him. "Why don't you fight back? Are you scared of me?"
𝐤𝒐𝐬 stayed silent, even when ḥimin pushed his books or blocked his way. He couldn't break his cover. But something strange started to happen. ḥimin couldn't stop thinking about 𝐤𝒐𝐬. "He's different," ḥimin whispered to himself one night. "Why do I care if he looks sad?" He didn't understand. He was supposed to bully him, not worrying about him. And 𝐤𝒐𝐬 noticed it too. ḥimin is not just a bully, 𝐤𝒐𝐬 thought. He's watching me closely, too closely. One day, ḥimin followed 𝐤𝒐𝐬 after class. "Why are you always alone?" ḥimin asked. 𝐤𝒐𝐬 looked at him. His eyes were calm but cold. "Because I don't like noise," 𝐤𝒐𝐬 said. ḥimin blinked. It was the first time 𝐤𝒐𝐬 answered him. "You're not scared of me?" ḥimin asked. 𝐤𝒐𝐬 looked away. "No," he said simply. ḥimin didn't know what to say. His heart beat a little faster. Why? Days passed, and the bullying changed. ḥimin still teased 𝐤𝒐𝐬, but softer now. Sometimes he just sat near him in the cafeteria. Sometimes he asked questions.
𝐤𝒐𝐬 started to see a different side of 𝐁𝒐𝐬. He's not just a bad boy. He's lonely too, 𝐤𝒐𝐬 thought.
But 𝐤𝒐𝐬 couldn't forget his mission. The enemy he was looking for was close, very close. One afternoon, ḥimin grabbed 𝐤𝒐𝐬's arm. "Let's skip class," he said. 𝐤𝒐𝐬 raised an eyebrow. "Why?" "Just come with me," ḥimin smiled. They went to the rooftop. The sun was setting, painting the sky orange. "Why do you always act like you're hiding something?" ḥimin asked. 𝐤𝒐𝐬 looked at the sky. "Because I am," he whispered. ḥimin didn't hear it clearly. "What? Nothing," 𝐤𝒐𝐬 said. Suddenly, they heard a voice. "What are you two doing here?" It was the principal. But Yoongi's eyes turned sharp. This wasn't just any principal. This was the man he was looking for, his enemy. A traitor from another mafia group hiding in plain sight.
The principal walked closer. Yoongi, or should I say Min Yoongi, the principal said with a smirk.
Hyunmin's eyes widened. What? How do you know him? Yoongi stepped forward. He took off his glasses and sweater. Underneath was a gun hidden in a holster. Hyunmin gasped. Yoongi. You should have stayed in hiding, Yoongi said to the principal. The man reached for something in his coat. But Yoongi was faster. Bang. The principal dropped to the floor. Hyunmin stood frozen. His heart was racing. You shot him, he whispered. Yoongi turned around slowly. Hyunmin, listen, you're in the mafia. Hyunmin asked, his voice shaking. Yoongi nodded. Yes, I came here for him. He was dangerous. Hyunmin took a step back. You lied to me all this time. I had no choice, Yoongi said. It was my mission. Hyunmin looked down. His eyes were full of tears. I fell for you, and you were lying. Yoongi stepped closer. I didn't plan it, but I started to care too. More than I should. Hyunmin looked up.
Then why didn't you tell me? I wanted to protect you, Yoongi said. You were never part of the plan, but you became important.
Hyunmin looked into his eyes. This wasn't the nerd he used to tease. This was a strong, dangerous man. But also the same person who never fought back, who listened, who stayed calm. And somehow, Hyunmin still felt the same. I should hate you, Hyunmin whispered. But you don't, Yoongi said. Hyunmin walked closer. His hands were shaking. I don't, he admitted. Yoongi gently touched Hyunmin's cheek. I care about you two, he said. They stood there, the sun setting behind them, the sound of sirens far away. Yoongi knew he would have to leave soon. The mafia would clean up the mess. The university would never know the full truth. But Yoongi didn't want to leave Hyunmin behind. Come with me, Yoongi said. Hyunmin blinked. What? Come with me. Leave this place. I'll protect you. Hyunmin looked at the sky. He thought about his life here full of noise, fights, and loneliness, and then he looked at Yoongi. Okay, he said softly, let's go. 1 year later, in a quiet town far away, there was a small house by the river. Inside, 2 people sat on a couch, drinking tea. Yoongi still wore dark clothes, but now he smiled more. Hyunmin still had his leather jacket, but he laughed easily now. Do you miss the university? Yoongi asked. Hyunmin shook his head. No, I found something better. Yoongi smiled. Me, Hyunmin smirked. Yeah, you nerd, they laughed. No more lies, no more hiding, just them together. The end.